Hello, my dear Leos, and welcome to Angelic Sky Tarot. Today we're doing the spread for May 2019 for Leos. It's going to be Celtic Cross, and we're using Tarot Illuminati. So people who are born between July 23rd and August 22nd fall under the category of Leos. It is a masculine duality, it's a fire sign, and your planet is the sun. The burning sun. If you're born under the sun, it makes you very enthusiastic. It makes you extremely extravagant in some ways. You have firm beliefs into things. You have strong opinions. You're always, kind of center of attention. Very often, Leos are very handsome or beautiful, and you have beautiful hair. And you just, when you walk in the room, people notice you. Your birthstone is ruby. It's a beautiful stone, and it protects you from any type of injuries. So it's always good to have a ruby on hand for Leos. So let's begin your spread. I'm gonna shuffle just a little bit more. Now the cards are ready to come out. They're just jumping out. Leos, what's going on? You're super hyper. Your energy feels super hyper. So let's begin. This is the center of your the heart. The card that is crossing you is the challenge, or somebody who is helping you. The base of the issue, recent past, immediate future, your crowning thoughts, your fears and hopes. The fears and emotions, how other people see you, your environment. This is your hopes and desires, and the outcome. Let's peek at the bottom of the deck, and here we have the world. So at the bottom of the deck, if we have the world, it talks to us about possibly ending and beginning a new cycle, opportunities to travel, even abroad. Sometimes it means immigration for some people. It's learning a new language, maybe communicating with someone who is in another country. So let's see. Dear guides, angels, archangels, my teachers, allow me to give the most appropriate reading for Leos for May 2019. And here we have the Emperor. So in your heart, you have the energy of Emperor, and it's very much like your energy, Leo. It almost, reflects kind of Leo who is in the balance. It's somebody who is confident, who feels like they are ruling the world. Leos have usually good foundation beneath their feet. It's sturdiness, it's at times rigidity, it's believing into something so strongly that opinions of others don't matter. Being a bit egoistic at times, but again, having a vision and being firm about it. You could be generous in some situations because you do have resources, and but you are rational about your generosity. You're rational about your decisions, and if you don't like something, you will not kind of cave. You will not change your opinion. You only agree with people, if that's true to your nature, if that feels right to you, and only in that case will you help someone out or will agree with them. So again, the Emperor also can represent fatherly figure. It could be that you are dealing with your father, or maybe taking care of your father. Maybe you in disagreement with your father. And so it's pay attention to the masculine energy, either your own masculine energy or masculine energies around you who influence very strongly. Again, father-like figures, maybe a boss, maybe somebody who you depend on, maybe someone you with a relationship, but they might be like an older figure, father-like figure. So it seems like to me they feel like they are influencing your life very much so, whether they're influencing with their advice, their opinion, possibly some of your fathers or some of your sponsors will be paying for your worldly travels, because as we saw at the bottom of the deck, for some of you it will mean travels. And also this emperor is holding the world in his hand and possibly financing you or giving you money, helping you with resources to accomplish your dreams of traveling. It could also represent your professor or your teacher who you're studying the language with. So in the matter of the heart is travels, kind of conquering the world, having a bigger vision for the future, building foundation, the right foundation for yourself, so you feel confident in life. Saving up, feeling like you have enough resources, being rational about it. If you're helping someone out, again, you're doing it with, through rational thinking. And the card that is crossing you is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands could be energy of a mother, so you could be actually, visiting your parents or somehow dealing with your parents at this moment. And it's also a card of fire signs, so it could be anyone like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Queen of Wands is Queen of Passion, Queen of Flirtation, Queen of Wisdom. She's extremely wise. It's someone who is, very bright looking, very attractive. Somebody who is, when they walk in the room, people definitely notice them. Somebody who has a good taste, great looks, good physical, good health, but also sometimes good figure, good body, so somebody's very attractive. So possibly you, entering a relationship with another fire sign, dear Leos, or again, you could be communicating with your parents and maybe receiving some help from them right now. Again, it's you feeling that receiving new passion, new inspiration, so some of you could be getting into new relationships or falling in love or feeling your vitality again, because you could have went through a period of feeling off, but here we have somebody who is vital, who is enthusiastic, who is ready to conquer the world, who can bring their dreams into manifestation. So it's the right course of action, having the right resources, help, ability to travel, ability to have finances to pay for whatever they need, having that great new idea, having good health. So that's excellent cards, Leo. So the base of the problem is Five of Swords. Five of Swords is coming out of an argument, coming out of situation of misbalance. It seems like you come out of the situation as a winner, but yet you have a bit of a bitter taste in your mouth. Although you maybe proved your point, but still you don't feel so happy, not so radiant. There's a lot of kind of clouds around, darker colors. So it's feeling a bit of sadness, although you won the argument, maybe you proved your point, but the people who you leave behind, they feel defeated and you don't feel like you made the right connection. Again, it could have been argument with your father, and maybe your mother is softening the situation, or it's not listening to other people's advice and just going forward, or it is having an argument or conflict at work, place of work, or within your family, and it seems like it's over, but again, I think there's like an aftertaste in your mouth, and so this is right now coming out to the surface, and a certain healing will appear. Maybe you had some mishaps with your health. It also could be that in the past you maybe felt some pain, or you weren't feeling yourself, and right now it looks like vitality is coming back into your life, this new flow of energy, feeling your strength again and power. So in the past you could have felt like a little bit misfortunate or a little bit off balance, and you had some pains. I see some little sharp pains through the body for some of you. So the recent past, again, we have family, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is visiting your home, being with your family, being with your loved ones, feeling a blessing, spending time with your children. I see the spring, the garden is blooming, so maybe being together for holidays, for some sort of family celebrations. feeling emotionally fulfilled, feeling like you belong somewhere. Possibly some of you bought houses, real estate, place for your family to live in. Maybe you moved in into a new house. Maybe some of you took a family vacation. Again, visited your parents, visited the place where you grew up. Maybe you, here you moving out, from your place of, where you lived with your parents. So some of you had dental work in the recent past, and also I'm seeing, for some reason I'm seeing mushrooms. I've never even noticed them before. So some of you could be taking some reishi mushrooms or something, some kind of holistic medications, related, yeah, maybe they're like mushroom derivatives that are helping you with your health, or like taking CBD oils, something like that. So some of you are starting taking natural supplements to help you relieve that pain, And again, some of you did have dentist work, because I'm seeing some sharp swords here. So in the near future, we have the Prince of Cups, and that's a beautiful card to have. So it's the card of, it's a messenger of love. So it's actually sending a message to someone and saying to them, I love you. Sending a card to someone that you care about them. Maybe communicating, calling someone and saying, please forgive me. I really want to make up with you. I was wrong. I didn't want to hurt you. I don't want us to have that argument and miscommunication anymore. So maybe you miscommunicated with someone in the past, and the Prince of Cups is allowing you, that energy is allowing you to call that person, to reach out to them and tell them that you're sorry, and you no longer feel like having these bitter feelings or emotions between you two. And maybe somebody will reach out in return to you, or somebody might be visiting you again. You again could be traveling and going on a journey, some place where you really dreamed about for a long time and wanted to visit. Somebody will be visiting your lovers, or somebody at a distance who may be living in a different country. So it has to do with emotions that will be very emotionally fulfilling. So it's something that you desired for a while. Relocating, returning back to the place where you're you feel like you will belong there. So maybe again living with your parents, and now going on your own, starting your own journey, moving to a new city, going to university, going to school. So moving away. Maybe you completed university, or you finished school, and you're finally starting a journey on your own. You will be looking for a job, going for job interviews, and moving in independently, starting your own life. So Knight of Wands is in your thoughts. Beautiful card to have. Again, you could be thinking about a fire sign, and we have here like a fire couple. You are a fire sign yourself, and it seems to me like you're thinking about maybe a person or a lover who's also a fire sign, and there's a lot of emotional connection between you two. Maybe in the past you had a misagreement or argument, and you for some reason thinking about them again. So again, it's having a new idea, having new passion, enthusiasm, having a vision on how to implement those plans into reality, having the right resources, the right advice, the right opportunity. If you're thinking about whether to make action or not, whether to proceed with something or not, go for it. It looks like it will be a good result from this action. Don't overthink it. Go for it. Act upon it. You will be able to bring whatever you're thinking about into fruition. So it's a good omen for you. In your fears, we have Queen of Cups. So maybe some of you are afraid of rejection. Maybe some of you are afraid to be misunderstood. I see some of you closing your heart or protecting your heart. Maybe you had a lot of heartbreak in the past, and you are feeling that you need to stay protective with your emotions. You don't let people into your heart so much, and sometimes we have to listen to it. Yes, be more careful. Look deeper into see who you have next to you, before you start opening your heart too much to people, really do see who stands in front of you. If, see if you can trust them, if you should open your heart to them. It's a very valid fear, It doesn't mean that you will have to close up forever or feel like an ice queen or feel like a frozen heart. No, but do protect yourself. Don't just spill your cup on anyone. You have to be with someone who is deserving, because you are brilliant, Leo. You're this beautiful, amazing person. And share your heart with people who will appreciate it. You do have a lot to offer. You're beautiful, kind, emotional person. People admire you, people love you. So yes, share your heart, but we share with someone who is worth it. It's a very valid thing to fear or think about, especially because you had previous experiences that justify that action. So the way people see you, they see you as King of Pentacles. People see you as this abundant king. They see you as an independent person, the person who has a lot of resources, a lot of finances. They see you as a wealthy person. They see you as someone who is mature, who is worthy to be in a relationship with, who is a good probably father, or a good mother, somebody who potentially be a good family person. So some of you will be thinking about marriages, or maybe even getting a proposal from an earth sign, possibly. And also I do see a fire sign here, so some of you will be getting proposals from earth or fire signs, and you will be able to build a family together. So people see you as a successful person who has everything together. In your dreams, in your desires, we have the moon. So the moon is kind of a little bit of like deception, or not enough clarity. So the way I see it in your desires, and it's major arcana, it's your ability to, or your desire to leave this sense of unclarity, to leave that place of murkiness, to leave that place of not belonging somewhere, to leave that place of miscommunication, misunderstanding, kind of this dark place, this dark night that you kind of live through or travel through. You need some clarity. You're searching for clarity. You're ready to leave that small-minded thinking. You're ready to leave that the circle maybe of people who surrounded you, who had small minds or small abilities for a greater vision. You think differently. You have a greater vision. You have great ideas. You have motivation right now, and you are ready to leave that murky pond and find the road to for more exploration, for more adventures. So yes, for some of you will be leaving your small towns or familiar places, and you will be traveling in the world, traveling to new destinations. Yes, and that's the answer to your questions. The travels, ability to travel, Six of Swords. You will be moving to a better place. You will be moving towards your destination. You will be able to leave any fears behind, any unease, any rejections, anything that could have happened to you in the past that kept you disappointed, any type of argument, any type of uncomfortable situation where you felt like you didn't belong. You're leaving that place and you're moving forward. You're moving forward towards the brighter horizons. You have the enthusiasm, you have new ideas, you have new passions. It's beautiful. So dear Leos, it looks like month of May is very promising and beautiful, and it's the beginning, it's a closing of an old cycle and beginning of something new for you. So go for it, Leos. Enjoy your May 2019. I hope everything works out for you.